The Nick and Matt Show.
We've literally talked about that 2 or 3 weeks ago. And then all of a sudden, during our show tonight, we're reading that for this event, there's no post-round coverage. And at a point, it kind of is like, well, dang, I was really looking forward to watching Jomez this weekend or something like that. But then you're excited for what the future holds in this new opportunity. So I'm excited. I'm nervous. And
is that what it said though? No post round?
That's what I was getting off of.
What about
Jomez's
CCDG?
I'm not sure.
And obviously we do have the Disc Golf Network, which they are going to have their rounds available post event. So let me read this. For immediate release, this is on the Dynamic Disc Facebook page, one of their notes that they wrote up. It says 3 minutes reading time. Reading out loud might take a little longer, but let me just read it, because if you're not at your computer and you're driving, I can read it for you. Here we go. For immediate release on the 26th. Why does it say June 26th? It's released early. Do you see that? It says right up here, for immediate release, June 26th. So maybe they released this earlier than they were thinking. But here we go. The Disc Golf Pro Tour, Dynamic Discs, and Jomez Pro are pleased to announce a collaboration to create the number 4, 1-hour telecast. That's amazing. First of all, just let that sink in. That's amazing. Of the Dynamic Disc Open airing on CBS Sports Network this August, with time and dates to be announced later in the summer. It says August, right? Okay. The production of the hour-long telecast will be led and delivered by Jomez Pro, featuring post-production coverage of each of the 3 rounds of the tournament, as well as a skins match to be played on Monday after the tournament. Interesting. So then it goes on to talk a little bit about Dynamic Disc CEO Jeremy Rusko got the deal started. So that's interesting. And then put in collaboration, obviously, with the Jomez. It says it's together they're working on this. They worked, it seems to be Jomez and Dynamic Disc, Jeremy working in collaboration to secure this deal, CBS Sports Network. So very interesting. And then here's to your point, Nick. You were asking, saying you're excited about watching. You see that?
Central Coast will be filming men's chase card. Will work in association with the Jomez team on this project. The DGPT agreed to alter the existing next-day post-production contracts of both teams to let the project move forward. We are thrilled to work with a true disc golf production team to deliver content to a national television network. So fans can expect with Jomez and CCDG.
Central Coast is going to film chase card and work in association. So actually, like under the brand, it'll be like they're subcontracted to give extra card coverage for the CBS broadcast. So it's going to even be more exciting.
So while this project will limit the next day post-produced footage that is available to existing disc golf fans, the upside of putting disc golf in front of mainstream.
Wow.
Oh, America will bring long-term benefits to the sport we all love.
So
this is it's insane, because we literally predicted this, 3 weeks ago. Who said it? Who were we on?
It was Hunter Thomas.
No, it was
Johnny V.
It was Johnny V, and he said post-round production won't die. So Johnny V, we're talking about live disc golf. I hope to see you in the next couple of seconds, because when we talk about live disc golf, a Wild Johnny appears. But no, honestly, reading through this a little bit, I am super excited. Anyone in the comments still watching right now, tell us what you think. We kind of want to pick the brains out of everyone watching. Guys on the podcast, comment on YouTube later. Yeah. Girls on the podcast, comment on YouTube later. And we really want to know.
Yeah, for sure. And it says that the next day coverage for Jomez and CCDG, so that'd be your first cards and your chase cards, will be available on YouTube in September. So this obviously is going to limit the next day footage, as you said, but it's going to be for a bigger project. Men's shot by shot will be delayed. The women's coverage is going to be next day. So now you're going to actually put more of a spotlight on the women's division during the actual event itself. And that is going to be by GK Pro. So, and again, live coverage from the Disc Golf Network. That is, to me anyways, the most exciting.
Yeah.
I like watching live.
Yeah. So, and this is potentially also kind of what it sounds like is only for one event that CBS is going to be covering right now. So I know it's going to be hard for people not to see Jomez and Central Coast next day coverage, but give it one event. This could be the most incredible thing that happens in disc golf media. We're not sure yet, but wow. I mean, holy cow, this is insane. We've already got comments coming in. Amazing opportunity for disc golf. It's a bummer for people like me who don't own cable. But I mean, how can you complain about this? I hear you. There's probably 10% of Americans in the world right now who actually still own cable. And what are those 10% doing at this point? Come on.
Well, and I'm not gonna call somebody out because they don't have cable, but
No,
it would
I'm
be
just kidding.
no, I know, but I'm saying like, and I'm gonna actually encourage everybody, all 500 of our followers right now. Would you consider subscribing somewhere? Imagine if CBS saw a 5,000 person bump in their subscriptions online, or just in general. I know it's gonna sound tough to do, but like I can upgrade my cable for a month for like $60, and you might say it's not worth it,
Mhm.
but you have to look at the big picture.
We're supporting disc golf, the sport that every single one of us have come to know and love.
I spent $20 tonight on pizza and a chicken parm sandwich.
Yeah.
$20.
I have cash.
No, but like my point is, that was
Yeah.
one evening
Yeah.
of sustenance for my body when I could have 4 1-hour segments on CBS Sports Network for.
Yep.
I'm thinking I could upgrade my cable for not that much. So like, think about it.